If your phone isn't ringing right now, your agent is probably bleeding, and it's not because you aren't a good agent. It's because your system went silent at the exact moment your client needed a human voice. Here's what that looks like inside your agency. A rate increase lands, your system sends nothing. Client feels the pain, the alone, they pull up a competitor, and they start comparing. Now stick with me, because in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact 4-part system that stops this from happening without hiring more staff. Agency Block ran the data on this. Poor communication is the #1 churn trigger. Not rates, not coverage, communication. And go look at Reddit for just 5 minutes. People aren't complaining that insurance is expensive. They're saying nobody called. Nobody explained anything. They felt completely alone when it mattered the most. That's not a pricing problem. That's a system problem. The claim happens. The client feels fear. They call your office and get routed to a call center instead of a person who actually knows their name. Billing confusion shows up. Nobody flags it early. The client sits on hold and then they cancel. You're not losing clients because of price. You're losing them because your system goes silent at the worst possible moment. This is not a communication issue. It's a system issue. When silence fills the gap, it's not because your agent are bad at their jobs. It's because there's no trigger, no workflow, and no scheduled output to fill it. The system didn't fire. And if the system isn't built to handle these moments, you will lose clients every single time. You're running a race with a 50-pound weight on your back called churn. Let's take that weight off. Why silence kills more clients than price? Most agents think that retention is about relationships, about being likable, about checking in when they remember to. That's the problem right there. Because if your follow-up depends on memory, it doesn't happen. Memory runs out. Motivation runs out, friends. And the moment it does, your client stops feeling seen. And that's when they actually start to shop. And most agents are buried in so much that it gets them stuck in the weeds. I mean, there's too many tasks. There's not enough margin. And that's when retention, it falls through the gap because it was never locked into the process. So the birthday card goes out. The holiday mailer drops. And you're going to call that a relationship. But your client's dentist, realtor, and HVAC company sent the same card. There's no signal in that. It happens to you too. A real voice calling before renewal and saying, here's what's coming up and here's what we recommend. That actually lands. See, one is effort and one is a system. Only one runs when you're not in the office. If it's not built into your processes, it's inconsistent, and inconsistent follow-through is where retention dies. Follow-through is where most agencies actually collapse. The call happens, the claim closes, and then nothing. No recap, no written confirmation of what was discussed. There's no follow-up, no next step. Your client walks away, forgets half of what was said, gets confused 3 weeks later, and that's when they start shopping. Nobody builds a system to make sure that doesn't happen. And that's the gap. You don't need a customer success department. You just need triggers. There are scheduled touchpoints that fire automatically. A customer service rep who runs the same follow-up sequence the same way every single time without waiting for you, the owner, to feel motivated. It's just a written recap after every major conversation. It's assigned, it's tracked, and it's not done when someone gets around to it. This is one piece of your client retention system inside your quote and retain operating system. Retention doesn't improve when you try harder. It improves when your system, it gets tighter. And that's what the stay system builds. Now, this is where most agencies get it wrong, because what I'm about to show you, it actually isn't more work. It replaces you out of the weeds that you're stuck in right now. The stay system, 4 moves to stop clients leaving. By the way, if you want more systems like this to plug into your agency, make sure that you're subscribed. Most agencies operate without this, and that's why clients leave faster than you can get new ones. You're not adding more effort here. You're replacing memory with an actual process. And if it's not systematized, it doesn't happen consistently. So the solution isn't trying harder, it's just installing a system your agency runs every time with or without you in the room. And I love systems and processes. So here's 4 system components, and each one is triggered, scheduled, and assigned inside your workflow. Now, the first component is simplify. When a rate increase lands, the wrong response is underwriting adjustments and market conditions. Y'all, that's not an explanation. That's just garbage. That's a real reason why your clients are shopping. What the system does is sends a plain language summary before the bill arrives. Repair costs went up in your area. Here are 2 ways to lower your increase. See, when it triggers, your CRM fires this automatically at renewal. And then who executes it? Your customer service rep sends it from a pre-built template. They're not writing this thing from scratch. They don't wait to be asked. It goes out because the workflow, it goes out. It's on their calendar. And clients stay when they understand what they're paying for. Clients shop when they're confused. See, the system removes the confusion. It's before it costs you the account. Now, the second component is touch. And no, it's not birthday cards, it's not holiday mailers. It's timed contact at the moment that actually matters. What the system does is it schedules real outreach at high stress moments. It's when it triggers, it's 30 days before any renewal. It's after a claim closes, after any rate change conversation. And the person who executes this, it's your customer facing secretary. It's the person assigned to each task. And they're following a call script, they're not winging it. After a claim closes, a follow-up call fires within 48 hours. It's already in the workflow. After any rate conversation, it's a written recap that goes out the same day. This is a sign. It's not optional. One real voice at the right moment, that signals something a generic mailer never can. It's someone as actually caring about them and their account. Now, the third component of stay is anticipate. You don't wait for the angry call after the increase lands. So what the system does, it runs a 60-30-7 review workflow on every account above a threshold that you set. So when it triggers, it's 60 days out, the account gets reviewed. 30 days out, the client gets a call with context and options to meet. 7 days out, the decision gets confirmed in writing. Now, who actually handles this? It's your agency partner who runs this sequence the same way every single time. It's the coverage gaps flagged before the client actually finds them. Payment issues are caught before they become cancellations, and this removes you as the bottleneck. The system doesn't wait for a problem to announce itself. Now, why? The fourth component is yield. Don't hand the client 5 choices and wish them luck. So what we do here, we produce one clear recommendation. Based on your situation, here's what makes the most sense. Here's why, and here are your alternatives if you want them. When it triggers, it's at every renewal and post-claim conversation. And the person who executes this and actually does this is who's ever running the call. They do the follow-up script every time. They send the written confirmation the same day. You can't outrate a competitor, but you can outguide them. And a client who feels like someone made the decision easy, those are the ones who stay with you. A client who feels overwhelmed, that's when they start to shop, and until someone else makes it simple. This is not a tactic. This is a system layer, and it only works when it's built into your weekly workflow and it's executed by your team. See, every step here should be scheduled. It's assigned, it's tracked. You install this once and it runs each and every time. So here's your 30-day installation plan for this. This first week, you're going to install your touchpoint trigger. You're going to set your CRM to find every renewal 60 days out. No manual checks, task gets assigned. Your CSR is going to make the call. On week 2, you're going to install your follow-up workflow. And after every client conversation, you're going to have a written recap that goes out that same day. It's assigned, it's tracked, it's not optional. Week 3, we're going to install your anticipation sequence. You're going to run the 60-30-7 review on 3 accounts. Once you've done it 3 times, you have a repeatable process. That's why we're doing this 3 times. And now week 4, we're going to install your guidance script. It's just a 1-page recommendation template, 1 clear recommendation and 2 alternatives. And it's written confirmation the same day and again every time. Now this plugs directly into your weekly 100-minute marketing workflow inside the quote and retain operating system. So your retention runs alongside new business, not instead of it. You are just one decision away. If you don't install something like this, your book will keep leaking clients, no matter how many new clients you write. You'll keep earning and losing at the same rate and wonder why that number never moves. It's not a relationship problem, it's a system problem. The consistency is what clients actually feel. If your systems doesn't show up, your client assumes you won't either. Start with one component this week and just build from there. Hit subscribe and I'll show you exactly how to put the rest of this together.